Look, check it out. All black with a hoodie, snapback, Raiders cap on. Long white socks, me mugging like I'm King Kong. With them all black Chuck Taylors. West side and this bitch yelling Raiders. Thuggin', cause we know with it. Motherfuckers like y'all suck, but we don't give a fuck, nigga. We deal with it. Jaw jacking, getting nigga fucked up with the quickness. Parking lot squabbles, giving nigga the business. Shh, quiet, the fuck you mean? We yelling Raiders, bitch. Like fuck your team, you wanna talk your shit. Get sad like Scream Stadium, take off, nigga. Homicide scene. Oakland to LA, LA to Oakland, Las Vegas, Sin City, steady smoking. Raiders looking to get another ring like fuck y'all haters, nigga, y'all know what I mean. We yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
With so much drama in the big LV, it's kinda hard being Yaya or end up C. But I, somehow, some ways, keep dropping these Raider hits like every single day. May I sip on this Henny while these haters pay attention and my name stay bitchin'. I'ma stay G'd up like a silver feed up and tucked as a burner just in case it eats up. But I'm humble, 10 toes down to never stumble. Keep doing Raider music, imitating, never double. It's like everywhere it goes, it's like the same old shit. Here Raiders just suck, y'all can suck my dick. It's a nation just to prove, no need to consume, win, lose a tie. Raider Nation keep moving, top to the bottom, bottom to the top. It's Raider Nation all day till the casket drop.
We yelling Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck. Welcome in this bitch like nigga, what's happening? With whiskey in my cup, turned up, Raider Nation hella active. Watch what you say, watch the yapping, nigga, don't get your ass kicked. We bout that action, I'm a goofy nigga, but I ain't no goofy nigga. Fuck around and find out, he's doing a two-piece nigga. Everybody knows me, soon as I hit the scene. They like, Raiders, bitch, nigga, fuck your team. Champions Club, I am the one. VIP access, we do what can't be done. I do what I do, nigga, that's on the daily. Talking hella shit, give a fuck if they hate me. Only one nation, Raider Nation, and it's evident. Any other nation is irrelevant. Commitment to excellence, just win, babies, what we telling them. Shout out to the nation, you know I had a rep. We yelling Raiders, bitch, y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, Raiders, bitch. Y'all know what's up, like Raiders, bitch. Wicked, two niggas up like Raiders, bitch. I show no love like Raiders, bitch. Nigga, we don't give a fuck.
Raiders! What is up? What is up, Raider Nation? You know what time it is. It is Monday. It is time for Puro Raiders podcast. And I got some people for you today. Let me welcome my boy, Lionman. What's up, big dog?
What's going on, Raider Nation? Raiders! What's fucking good, yo? What's good? Thank you for having me, bro.
How you doing?
We're doing great, bro. We blessed. We here. Everything's Gucci, bro. Ready for this season, bro. I know the season's still away, but we ready for this season, bro. We getting ready for real.
You ready? You ready?
Hell yeah. We stay ready, bro. You know the shit don't end for us, man.
Yeah. You live in the Bay Area, right?
Yeah, from the Bay Area, bro. San Jose, born and raised, bro. My whole life, yeah. But you know, it's all love. Raider Nation's all over the place. You know how it is, bro.
Hey,
from the Bay to LA to Vegas, baby. Raider Nation's everywhere.
That's what I'm talking about. Some of our other guests are on their way right now, but man, how you feeling so far about these Raiders offseason moves, bro? You cool?
I like the offseason moves, bro. I know a lot of people wish that we would be a little bit more aggressive at the quarterback position. Me personally, I like the Gardner Minshew signing, bro. We forget that Gardner Minshew's a dog. We forget that he's one of those ragtag quarterbacks that has been in the league and has always played good football, bro. When's the last time you see Gardner Minshew play and be like, oh, man, he didn't give it his all, or he didn't go out there and put it down on the fucking field, man? Yeah. That's the kind of guys that we want on the Raiders, bro. That's been our image since back in the day, bro. We've always been that ragtag, nobody loves us team, and we need those fucking guys in the locker room, bro. So I don't mind Minshew. People are disappointed because we didn't go Wilson, we didn't go after Fields. Bro, there's a reason. There's a reason for that, bro. There's a reason for that, folks.
We'll get into that, brother.
People are like, oh, they got Fields for a bag of chips. Yeah, bro. Even that bag of chips, bro.
All right, all right. Our other guest has arrived already. What is up, my boy Matt from West Coast Pirates? What it do, dog?
What's going on, guys? My bad I'm late.
No, you're
What's good,
good.
man?
You're
What's
good,
good, man?
brother.
What's going
How
on,
you
brother?
doing?
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you too, bro.
Real quick, let me
Leo,
check
what's
in with
up,
the
bro?
chat. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah, bro, busy, man. Off-season moves, moving in
Hey, that's
silence,
good though.
getting
That's
prepared
Right.
for
good.
the next season.
I'm.
But
You know
yeah,
what? I'm learning that this season because last season I waited till like August to try and make moves. Like that was too late.
bro, man, there is no off-season for us, really, especially for us
Right?
ones that are got to stay active.
That's
Got to
right.
put in the
You're,
work,
you're
man.
not lying. Yeah. That's cool though. That's cool though. I did see the new logo designs, man. They were fire. They were freaking fire. With
Thank you,
the
man.
cities,
That's
the
enough.
Oakland, the LA, and the Las Vegas. That's gonna be dope, bro.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
taking my time on that. I don't want to just rush and drop something on a T mock-up. I want to make sure it's like it's goes with what we got existing
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just really
yeah.
flows into what we got planned for the future. But appreciate your
That's
support,
cool.
big dog. I've seen you staying hella active on the apparel too, man. That's just taking off for you, dude. Happy to see the growth.
Oh yeah, thanks, bro. It picked up a lot during Super Bowl.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but like you, like I want to make new stuff, but I want to take my time so it comes out the way I want and clean and shit
exactly,
like that.
man.
You know. What did you tell me?
Yeah.
Quality over quantity.
Exactly, man.
Always.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
Always.
bro.
there's a lot of quantities out there right now, but few qualities. Shout out
Dang,
my
for
boy
real.
Dark Side in the Nation.
Dark Side's another one. Here's another one with the quality. People
Yeah,
see me
man.
with that Max Crosby hoodie and they think I made it, and I'm like, nah, man, that's Dark Side.
Yeah.
Clean. It's clean.
That's just dope. That's just
What were you
dope.
guys saying about Minshew though? Throwing him under the bus
Oh,
already?
yeah, no, Lionman was
Oh,
saying he likes
I was
signing,
saying,
bro.
like I like the Gardner Minshew, bro. I like Minshew, bro. I've never disliked
Hell yeah.
Minshew. He's always been one of those dudes, bro, that fucking goes out there and gives it, gives it the all. And he can sling it, bro. We've seen it. How many times has he done us dirty, bro?
Man, he was the
You
last
know
one
what
to
I'm
win in
saying?
Oakland.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Against the Colts last
Yeah.
season, bro, he put it down. I mean, he almost had the Colts in the playoffs, bro. Had it not been for Jonathan Taylor, not
Exactly. That's a great
having
point.
his injuries,
Missing. Yeah.
I think that team would have gone to the playoffs, man. But
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
To piggyback on that, I think that's low key a great move for Devonte Adams because if you think about
Oh, okay.
Gardner Minshew, right?
Mhm.
Obviously, he's not a big name, but he does have this sort of charisma to him. And if you look at what he did for Pittman Jr. at the end of the last season, led what top 10 in targets, top 15
absolutely,
in fantasy production. Those two stats alone just shows he's going to give our receivers better opportunities. Devontae needs those
Right.
opportunities. No shade on my boy AOC, but there's going to be some competition this offseason.
competition, man, and that's a great problem to have, man. When you got two quarterbacks that are hungry that want to go out there and get the starting position,
Right.
and that can both sling it and both have potential to do good in the offense, man. I think it's a win-win. I'm not mad at it at all.
That's how I see it too. Like a lot of people think like, oh, he's the starter. Like technically, he's not the starter. AP still rocking with AOC, but there's going to be competition for that position. And don't think that Minshew's just going to come in here and like lay down like I'm just the backup.
Yeah,
Like
no, hell no.
it's going to be a dogfight, and I like that because that's what AP said from the beginning about wanting competition at every position on his team. And then it shows on the field, bro.
Absolutely, man. And you could have those big names, man. Obviously, those big names are nice. Those big, flashy, big contract names. But sometimes it don't work that way, man. You've seen it in history, in sports history, bro. Sometimes it's those teams of collective people that get it done, bro. It doesn't always have to be them big, flashy names, man. And it's been proven. You know what I'm saying?
And I know the younger Raider fans say like when us older fans always bring up like you're saying when Rich Gannon did it, when Plunkett did it. They're like, man, those are the olden days. But man, it's just proof though that an old vet can come in and lead your team to the Super Bowl. You don't need that big name. I mean, I would love if we had a Mahomes type quarterback. Then hell yeah, I would love it. But
wouldn't
really want to like that,
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So,
no, but I think as far as what AP is doing, man, what Telesco is doing, staying true to what the Raiders are, bro, and the image that he wanted to have. That's a big part why I feel he didn't get Russell Wilson, man. We know with Russell Wilson, you've heard it, man, kissing babies and shit, and fucking, he has that reputation of being just fucking,
The
just
cornball.
yeah, bro. Maybe a goofball, maybe a little, awkward, bro. I don't want to clown on the dude, but maybe
Yeah, I get
a
you.
little awkward. But and again, bro, yeah, it would have been awesome. We would have got him for almost nothing. But I think going Minshew was a good move, bro. I don't hate it.
Oh, we got our other guest here, our boy. My boy showed up right now. Salute. Welcome to Rafa.
Oh shit!
Hello, everybody.
What's up, Capitan? How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm definitely good because after the whole off-season moves when it comes to March, I mean, what can I tell about it? Tom Telesco, he's cooking out. I mean, he never failed to everything. I mean, after the whole fiasco of Josh McDaniels and Dave Silver, now we get to move down to the next page with Antonio Pierce and Tom Telesco. I mean, they just made like a very clear organization. They got a building out for the defense around for the last year because we just see like a really improvement because right now we just see like a little bit of power, also the defense, the offense, everything around for this one because this is going to be like a really different.
It is going to make a difference.
You hit it on the head, my man. You got to give Telesco his kudos. This free agency, I think there was a lot of doubt when he got brought on board of the silver and black. But look at the signing today with Madison. What does that do for now our QB situation? We know what we're doing now. We trading up for Daniels or that other white boy, I forget his name, but I mean, I think with the Madison signing today, it just shows the veteran mindset of a GM who's been in a position for 10 plus years versus all these interim GMs that we've been rolling with for the, better part of the last 3 or 4 years. But I'm excited.
Absolutely.
Well, Telesco is actually the one GM we've had that has experience. The rest of those dudes came in like, Mayock came in with Gruden new, freaking Ziegler with McDaniels. He wasn't an actual GM. He did other roles. So this is an actual true experience.
We're still talking about that guy? We're still talking about
that. I saw somebody give Tom a nickname today. I thought that shit was hilarious. They call him Coupon Tom. I was like, damn.
But the couponers be winning, bro. Couponers be winning.
Hey, man, that coupon. If you know how to coupon, you make some money.
You ain't spending and you getting the bigger, better of it.
Yay, for real. Let's see what's up with the chat. Raider Paul chimes in. Raiders, what up, Paul?
Raiders.
Warriors for Christ. What up, Raider Nation? How you doing, bro? The homie is always in here. SoCal Sal, what's up, big dog? Yeah, Raider Q is in the house. Welcome, brother. That's right. Hit that like button. Jose Huerta, welcome, brother. Raiders, Queen V.
Chat's going off.
Queen V's always up in here.
Yeah.
Salute Queen V, man. She's always been a supporter. And then, of course, my TRS brother, Turf, the ultimate Raider fan. What it do,
Turf?
And then salute Jack. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for subbing to the channel, man. Thank you. And yes, Rafa is in the building, y'all. The boy Rafa has graced us with his presence today.
Yeah, exactly. But I can tell you about this one because of about for Tom Telesco. I mean, before the start of the season, I mean, it was like really common knowledge by most that what he was doing, like at the service with the Chargers, I mean, he had one of the worst defense in the NFL. Now, with the Raiders, he had to take up a decision for the stream like a talent due to the poor drafting of Petraeus regimes into a top 10 defense that are less 2 months. I mean, he can hit like a first and second round picks, but not the later round picks, which is like the complete opposite of what the Raiders has been doing for over 2 decades. And with the combination of Telesco being able like at the top picks and Antonio Pierce along with Patrick Graham being able to turn like water into wine, that marriage might be actually work because he's not anything worse because he's been doing like the past 13 years. I mean, he's been doing for a lot of experience.
Right.
I mean, I think that most people there is like to qualify how good or bad Telesco, but he just brought it in like it's just like a cooking receipt because you can never fix it. It can never fuck it up. You have to go for the cooking for the best of the best, and ladies are gonna have to go because after they just do it like some like a for experience. But I really thought that Tom Telesco will be like a very great, but I think that a whole lot of experience could bring it up together for the defense and of course for the first round picks, which is well, unbelievable because due for the lack of the playoff success, I think this season is gonna be like a really different because they're doing for the like a great defense, great power, and of course we signed up for Gardner Minshew, Alexander Madison. I mean, we just got a like great talent, but right now the set up for the focus on the playoffs, which is so great.
Yeah. And then with Telesco, it wasn't his fault. He built a good team for the Chargers.
Yeah. I
Their
was just
shit
about
was
to say
bogus.
that, man. If you look at Tom Telesco and what he did in, with the Chargers, man, they've always had talent. You can't argue that. They've always had those pieces, to build a great team, and for whatever reason, it didn't come together for them. Also, different situation, man. We all know that. What is it? The Spano family over there with the
Yes.
Chargers.
Mhm.
How involved are they in the situation? How involved are they in the decision making? If Mark Davis is saying, "Hey, man, it's your guys' show. AP, you're coaching it. Telesco, give us the guys."
Yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? You let those guys
Mhm.
flourish and just let them do what they do. Man, he's cooking. I think he's cooking, bro. These signings are great players at good value, bro. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
still how much at cap space right now? We still
right
like what 50, 60
now,
million?
yeah, it's
yeah, we're
around
at
there.
Still
30.
up there. It was like
Yeah.
90
And then we still
million,
get
I think, to
more.
start
We
the
still
league.
get more June 1st because of
After
the
Garoppolo.
Jimmy, the
Mhm.
Garoppolo
Yeah.
money. They're gonna wait to get that until June 1st.
Absolutely, man. So,
Yes,
and there's
indeed.
still good players out there, man. How do you
Mhm.
guys feel about White, man, visiting and
Oh,
the
see, I like
Bengals?
that one.
Oh, hey,
Mhm.
he better not leave without a contract, bro. There's no reason he should leave without a contract,
You
bro.
know what I'm
He's the
saying,
one
bro?
I
So,
wanted to see today get a
and see,
contract and
and
not
see, and,
Madison.
and, and that's what I'm liking about this
Yeah.
free agency, man. We're not quick to just shell out money, man. We're getting, like I said, quality players that are going to help us in whatever scheme they're trying to cook up, man. So
Right,
I'm
Yeah.
psyched, bro. I'm super stoked for this season, and it's fucking
And
on, bro,
they
for
got a
real.
question for us. They got a question. It said, "Man, who are we taking for quarterback in the draft, and who do you guys think, or what do you guys think is gonna happen?
Great question.
Hmm.
What
I
do you think?
think I think they're gonna give up the picks, bro, and I think
You
we're gonna
think
move
so?
up. I think so, man. I think they're gonna try to be aggressive at least. They're gonna try to
Mhm.
be aggressive and move up. And they're trying to go. I mean, Daniels is the guy that they're trying to go for, man.
Yeah.
I think that's the guy. Everybody knows that's the guy we want to target, but still a lot of quality quarterbacks. But still, there's a lot of good quarterbacks in the late rounds too, bro. I don't know. I mean, it's tough because people
Yeah.
have been talking about Penix. You know what I'm saying? Penix is a name that's been thrown out there.
Phoenix is another one. Rattler's another one.
Rattler's
Yeah.
another one. I mean, it's good talent,
Mhm.
bro. You've seen, I mean, they got good talent. Will that translate to, the
Yeah.
pros? Who knows? But
We'll see. We'll
you know
see.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The draft is always a gamble. You could pick the fucking top dog in the draft and he could be a bust. You've seen it. We've lived it. You know what I mean?
Hey, for real.
Let's
You know what
let's
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying?
pretend.
yeah.
So don't tell me that the top pick with Caleb Williams
Right.
could flop, bro. You never know. You know what I'm
Let's
Man, I've
end
saying?
this
seen
So,
other
dysfunctional
teams do the
cycle.
same.
and look at the quarterbacks that have been top dogs in the league, bro. They haven't been top picks, bro. They haven't been first round picks.
What was it?
So
2021 class? Those quarterbacks, they've all fizzled out.
bro, Purdy was the
Yeah.
last pick in the fucking draft, bro. And he was in the
Yeah. The
Super
only
Bowl.
one that was
You know what
Purdy,
I'm
and he was
saying?
Mr.
So
Irrelevant. Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, man. Shit like
Yeah.
that. So that's what I think. Telesco, he has an eye for talent, bro. I think he's
Mhm.
proven that because he's always supplied the Chargers with talent, whether or not they
Mhm.
did whatever they did with it. That's besides the point. He's always provided that
Right.
for the Chargers, man. So
What about you, Matt? How would you think? How do you think we're gonna go with the draft with quarterback, or are we gonna even draft a quarterback?
Let's end this toxic fucking cycle, man. I agree with my boy said. I think we're gearing up to make a big move, especially with the Madison signing today, because we were ready to get to get a running back, but we don't need to now. I think we're gonna
Mhm.
stick with the three we got.
Okay.
Shout out to Zeus. I think he looks freaking yoked. I mean, in his
Zeus is a
meeting
beast,
today.
bro.
But to answer your question, I think we roll with AP's boy, Daniels. I think we make a big push for him. I would love to see it. I think that momentum carrying in from last season with all the other moves we got, Wilkinson coming on defense, we need a spark outside of
Can't wait to
AOC.
see that.
Unless
Yes.
AOC like rebrands himself this offseason and comes back as like the true Dark Knight in a sense, like, hey, you guys count me out. This is what I've been doing this
Right.
offseason. I would love to see that.
Mhm.
But I think at the end of the day, AP has his sights on what he wants, and I think Raider Nation, I think we all agree we make that push for that move.
Okay. How about you, Rafa? What do you think we could do with the draft with the quarterback position?
I mean, for the quarterback position, I mean, there's gonna be like a Lenny Towers right here. I mean, honestly, I get the feeling where they're gonna to select Jaden Daniels. I mean,
Okay.
I had to go for the draw of a ball of the middle of the field with some any level of timing anticipation because he's just being like very comfortable to throwing up over the middle of the field, which is like there's only one concern. There's gonna be like a 24 heading to the season and being comfortable with throwing the ball over the middle is all very hard to think to below. Now the situation for the quarterback because if we gotta get a rookie quarterback, can we still look at a lot of young defensive talent we have? Because if we don't have a top quarterback prospect, we have to risk wasting a strong roster because like we did last season, and because any like an average quarterback will take us off of the playoffs. I mean, the only real
Yeah.
option is keep it up for everything. I mean, for that reason, because he has a very connection with LCU, which is San Antonio Pierce. I mean, he's taken a look at the big league, but I think this is someone that's better for the first round, but he's still underrated. But it's still got a flaws with that because he has a like 208 passer rating. Also Caleb Williams is like at a 117 passer rating. I mean, there's just quarterback for the levels and cover the stats. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be like mechanics where it's perfect, but it can actually they say without a doubt it's gonna be like a great mechanics. For any of the distance where I'm looking at great for throwing instructional, I mean that would say for the Jaden stats. I mean, one of those reasons that are be projectable is gonna be in the case of Jake Mays. I mean,
Yeah.
the Jaden Daniels, he just like a developed a fair bit in the season number 4. But I would like with this kid a older prospect, but I really come to 1 year and let the flow with the bad offense. I mean, I had to struggle with the much development need beyond to show up for the year number 5, given the separation for the LCU wide receiver when they jump up the level. I
Mhm.
mean, it had to go for the CA because if you're using like a 190 passer rating to say like a Daniels has a 70% of the chance to be alive, because I think it's relaxed for the deep ball really often, but he's just scared to throw it to the middle and he's like a quick processor. But I think that he wants it to be like a so much better with it does because there's like a 50% not driving, 50% creep because I think it is better to pay for the passes of running out somewhere for the last one scrimmage. And I think that Jenny Daniels could be like the next one
Jaden
because I don't
Daniels.
want to see like Michael Pena Jr. because they're for the injury reports and bonus and getting like a lack of the confidence and defense and also Drake May. But the only
Mhm.
issue that cuts to the good connections is Jaden Daniels because of the pro like a great arm, great throw. I mean, you're gonna have it for the stats.
Man, so you guys are all in for Jaden Daniels then, huh?
No, I would just get a switch because he brought up the Phoenix Jr. I wouldn't be mad at that.
I
I
wouldn't
do
be
like
mad at
that
that
as
either.
I like
Okay.
that as a backup option, but the Drake May, that kid, I mean, we've seen that type of player before in Zach Wilson, Mitch Trubisky. He's going to join that category and live there.
You're like
I'd say
third.
the Penix Jr. or Daniels for sure.
Mhm.
No, and
Any
there's
day.
guys you could there's guys you could take gambles on, man. You got McCarthy, you got
Yeah.
Bo
Woo!
Nix,
I don't want to. I
you
don't
got
want
Bo
to do
Nix. Look, hey, I know, man. Believe me,
that.
I see McCarthy and I'm like, he's not our guy, man. But it's
Right.
what I'm saying, man. I think the goal is just you're gonna take a shot at a quarterback, man, and I
Yeah,
think they're
you
gonna
are.
have to go big because right now the Raiders are in the perfect time, bro. They're in a good time to keep the talent that we have in Devontae Adams, Max Crosby, those key pieces, bro. We got
Urban Myers.
Wilkins.
Yeah.
We got we got Wilkins for what freaking what was it 4 seasons we signed him
4 years. Yeah. Mhm.
4 years, bro. So you already got that foundation, bro. Now you got your quarterback for the future. Vegas is attractive as it is, bro. You're already attracting people because of Vegas, the big lights. Now you're gonna
Right.
have a freaking future, bro, with a quarterback. That's your future, man. He's your guy for the next whatever seasons you decide to have him. And we're ready to win right now, bro. People say we're not, but I guarantee you, we get a fucking quarterback. Like even give us Minshew, bro. Give us a hot ass Minshew. I guarantee you, with this defense, bro, add a few more pieces to this defense that was already kicking ass before the season ended.
Mhm.
Bro, we're gonna make some fucking noise, bro. I'm telling you,
Sorry,
bro.
you bring up defense, and I know a lot of people. My biggest need to me was that defensive tackle. So when we signed Wilkins, I was ecstatic, bro. I really was.
Absolutely.
I was just
Yeah.
yelling. My mom came in here like, "Why are you yelling? Like, you're supposed to be working." I'm like, "Hey, we signed Wilkins." I was excited, bro.
No,
But
absolutely.
to me, and the other part I wanted to address the offseason, I'll ask you guys where you guys think is. To me, it's still, even though we re-signed Mumford, Illuminor left, we re-signed our center Andre James, we re-signed him. To me, that right side of the line still needs to be addressed, whether
Absolutely.
specifically at guard. Specifically at guard. I know my boy Rundown. Shout out to Rundown. He has a lot of faith in Mumford. That Mumford can pull it off and get the job or whatever. But even with the draft, this draft has a lot of tackles in it. There's still a couple of the free agents out there that we can possibly get. But as far as right now is the biggest area of need right now for the Raiders, I mean, obviously the quarterback. But besides that, what would you guys say it would be? Lionman, you can start with you.
I think the cornerback position, man. I think we need the cornerback position. Another body there, solid. Just a lockdown, fucking DB, bro. I think would be awesome for us for our defense. I mean, the pass rush is going to be there with Crosby and Wilkins, bro. So, another cornerback to be just fucking aggressive back there would be nice. Yeah.
So right now, like White, Howard's out there.
Xavier Howard.
Some of the older guys too.
I mean, those guys are good, man. Those guys are good, but that's what I want to see in the draft, bro. I want to see players that are fucking dogs that are gonna compete for these starting positions, bro. And I think that's where you get these key players sometimes, man. You just toss in these guys with talent, because like we said, Telesco has an eye for talent, man. I see it. So he's gonna get those guys, man. He's gonna get those dogs, and they're gonna compete, and it's gonna be nice, bro. I like it. I like where we're headed.
How about you, Matt? What would you say the area of need right now?
I'm gonna go with safety, brother. I think we need a hard nose at safety, man.
Ooh, okay.
Imagine if we could tie somebody in, with Hobbs and Jack Jones, somebody like a true leader out there. I'm not saying our boys in the current state aren't bad, but I just feel like that area specifically over the years has lacked that like Carl Joseph hammer, if you will.
Right. That hammer type.
Yeah. I mean, Jonathan Abram was that in a sense, but he can't cover. But I mean, just like all in one safety, that would be my ideal, audit. Because me personally, when I play Madden, like safety is one of the first positions.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Because what's his name is still out there, right? Simmons is still out there.
Honestly, I'm not even sure, brother.
I think he is. He's one of the ones when he got released by Denver. I wanted him we don't need a safety, but Simmons has intercepted. Right.
He would be.
Yeah, Simmons hasn't been signed by nobody.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad at that, bro. He's AFC rival, bro. Bring that ass over here, bro.
Right? People are always like, no, but he hates the Raiders. I'm like, you hate the Raiders, so you come join us, bro.
Yeah.
Then you.
Yeah.
How about you, Rafa? Besides the quarterback, what other position would be a big area of need right now for the Raiders?
I mean, besides for everything, I just wanted to tell about for the linebacker. I mean, they had a good decision. Yes, the linebacker. I mean, there's not going to happen because after what you see for Robert Spillane, I mean, he was like a very solid linebacker. But I think we have to choose to see what they got. I mean, doesn't Perriman with solid. I mean, for a guy he just made like a Pro Bowl, but it looks like Spillane had always surprised or attracted surprise. Perriman in sacks, that BFlex interceptions, quarterback hits for the season. I mean, that was very impressive. I mean, they're just getting like it in coverage, but the two things the last few teams didn't care about it. So there's like defensive tackles and linebackers, and boom, they just changed it all because they just need like a linebacker who put in up in the power and also for a defensive tackle. So take it for example, Robert Spillane. He just made like it for Pittsburgh Steelers to Las Vegas Raiders. Just made like a great combination of power, intense. I mean, he's been balling the fuck out because he seems like very fast. When he's going for the crashes on the run, he doesn't make tackles, but he doesn't seem like guys for breaking free. He's like this kid is very stuck, but he's just like a good with his run to the defense. Also missing for the fight for the performance and pass coverage. I mean, he was leading like the legal in tackles, but I think that the position we had to go for the divisor right now is the linebacker because we just had like the best of the best, but we just had like to draft young bloods to take it above for the coverage and of course to see like a blowing up for the crashes on the run, the the red zone with the wrong defense, everything could happen. Imagine it could happen like at a young start with the combination along with Robert Spillane. That would be like extraordinary delicious.
So you would like to see that addressed in the draft more than free agency, probably the linebacker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Yes.
all right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
not mad at that.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat says. Oh, here you go. They said we got about 35 million left in cap. So 28. Oh, damn, he went Raider Q went exact on us. There you go, big dog.
That's still solid, man. And then we got that extension after the first.
And then we still got that extension after the first, bro. So that's good. So that's good. And then of course here TJ says, bro, coming off a torn Achilles, not too many players come back after that. He needs to pass physical and agility tests before I'd even consider. Do you want a guy for the name like we always do? I wonder who he's talking about.
Just
That has to be Travarius. Yeah.
Travarius? Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. It was the Achilles. Yeah.
Yeah, no. So he's had his injuries, man, for sure.
Yeah.
One-year deal based on some incentives,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's always a deal to be made, bro. I mean, you could get a player like that still and not spend the farm on him, bro. So you can still get players like that.
So this has come up a lot, and I don't want to touch too much on it because everybody's been sharing. But I haven't had you guys on here, so you can. But so Jack says I got to tell 100% with the cap space we have now, plus what's coming in June, right? Like you said, Josh Jacobs should be a Raider. We could have offered him more money to keep him here. How you guys feel about that? Seeing how much cap space we have right now, are you guys cool with the running back by committee? Go ahead, Lyman.
I mean, could they have given him more money? Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, they could have given him more money to keep him, but I mean, at the same time, I don't know, bro. It felt kind of weird. I mean, I felt like if Jacobs wanted to be here, he would have been here, bro. I feel like they offered him, a good deal. They said that they did offer him, a deal, man. So I'm not mad at it, bro. I seen Zamir White run last season, bro. I think Zamir White is a fucking beast. I think he could. Maybe he don't have the speed like Jacobs, bro, but he's a dog, bro. I think Zamir White can definitely handle that backfield. And now that we got Madison, we could definitely turn that into a 2-headed, maybe 3-headed monster. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I'm not mad at letting Jacobs go, bro. Would I have loved to keep him? Yeah, bro. I mean, he fits what a Raider is, bro. He was tough. He was fucking hard running. I mean, everything that you want in your Raider running back. But I also see that in Zamir White, bro. And I know that the market for running backs is a little weird right now. The big payday for the running backs isn't there. Exactly because of that, bro. There's always a nice, fucking young running back ready to take that starting position, bro. They're out there. I mean, you could look in college football, bro. How many of them are just fucking out there? You know what I mean? You got some dogs.
Yeah, you got some dogs coming out of college.
See, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, there's always, it just depends on where the market is, bro, and what's on demand right now, bro. Quarterbacks, wide receivers. That's the big payday, bro. Those are the dudes getting the money right now. The linemen, the fucking pass rushers. That's what's counting right now, bro. So unfortunately, it is what it is. But yeah, I would have liked to keep him, but we'll move on, bro. I think Zeus is gonna do good, and we'll be good.
All right. How about you, Matt?
And as much as I love Josh, I think this one hurt pretty deep, probably just as bad as Hunter Renfrow. Seeing him
absolutely.
go. But I think Josh has his work cut out for him. I'm not going to dog him in any way, but he hasn't had his best games in cold weather. Not saying Wisconsin's the greatest place to get some sun, but he's going to have a true test this upcoming year. If you look at his production, obviously last year, I mean, obviously it wasn't there because they were stacking the box against us. I mean, every team had 6 or more inside the box. I think some crazy stat I read, it was like 7 or more. He led the league in, but to that point, they weren't scared of our quarterback. Whether it was AOC, Jimmy G, or Brian Hoyer. Can't believe he's still playing.
Right.
They were putting that pressure on Jacobs, and I'm not saying if he missed training camp, he would have been a little bit more productive. But I think there's a lot to take in, but at the end of the day, the franchise had an opportunity to extend loyalty to him. Right. And it was a business decision he made. So it stings, man. But, best of luck to him. But I'm not entirely, ready to sound the alarm because, to my boy's point, Zeus, he balled out in those last 4 games, over 100 yards average over those last 4 games. So you have to take that, into consideration. Now you pair that with Madison, chopping it up with Abdullah. mix it up between the three, bro. We go all in on QB in the draft. We go all in, and we make a move for Daniels or Phoenix.
Okay, all right. How about you, Rafa? How you feel about the cap space we have? You think some of that should have been given to Jacobs to have him stay here?
Yeah, I think it was kind of like a bold decision. I mean, Tom Telesco, he just wanted to go like running back by committee. I mean, you can't do that for paying like a top dollar for a running back number one. Because I'll be curious to that thing for the mates of during the free agency and draft. Because take it for example, like at Aaron Jones, he's just like at a cap hit for the Packers that season for 13 million in dead money if they cut him after June 1st. I mean, they're just like at a league with none of the good teams are paying running backs. I mean, they just seem like they're gonna grab it for the best running back. So for all reason, but it doesn't bother that when it goes to the Packers. I mean, they just seem like a very good forward and talent they have for years. I mean, especially after the year Job Jacobs they had it for last year. Samir White was improving for the running game last year when he got his chance and Jacobs was hurt. But right now he's making $1 million per year. Compared to Jacobs is like getting like 10 million per year. I mean, he's just not astounded, but I know he's going to coming back because after all the issues for a franchise tag and everything, I mean, it's kind of because if they're going to renegotiate it, but a year went down for this actual market rate, I mean, for the first time, he's not getting hit like a target. He gets like a 1 year franchise tag deal then he loses all the leverage immediately. If he underperforms, he's underpaid. If he performs, he's getting knocked down for the other teams will give him. If he underperforms, he gets cuts to take less for the next 4 years than he could otherwise. But like to see for the Samir White, he's very improved right here. I mean, it's just kind of like he's got like the good line for the running backs and everything because the running backs are actually resigned for the team after they kind of like a new, younger, cheaper. I mean, they just had to get for the model to not getting like they are paying free agents. I mean, Samuel just earned that because John Jacobs is very good, but not very able to buy it with the White. He justified 10 times for the middle of the season. I mean, I know that Josh Jacobs was a leader of running and, of course, with the rushing, but also he had just flashes. But I really think that in the first years, I mean, he can do whatever, see like a heavier load. I mean, it could happen like a Susek, but I mean, not very terrible because I read the pass catching and committed. It's like a very good role for him.
Yeah. I mean, I like Zeus out of college. I did. At Georgia, I thought Zeus was the beast. I always knew JJ was our dog, our big dog. I mean, that year he led the league in rushing. He carried it 340 times, which unreal. You know, they wore the dude down, so you were gonna see some effect. So I get that part. You know, that's a lot, but
I get that part.
I guess I'm just not excited with the whole Madison thing, and it could be just because, like, to me in my mind, like it's not JJ. Like if it's not JJ, then okay, we're gonna go with Zeus, Amir Abdullah, and then bring me a rookie. You know, like even like Jackson right here. Like I like my homeboy out of Notre Dame. I like Estime, Audric Estime. Like he reminds me.
Do you play fantasy football?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
How could you not like Madison, bro?
Yeah,
he's a
because
dog,
I remember the fumbles watching the game.
That was just last season, bro. That was last season. No,
but I get what you're saying, like fantasy wise, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think what happened with Madison, bro, is that they threw him into a starting running back position. Maybe he wasn't ready for that running back.
I don't think he definitely wasn't ready for the starter one.
Because prior to this last season, bro, he was pretty solid. He was a solid, RB2 to Dalvin Cook. It was a great 1-2 punch. It was a great 1-2 punch, and I think we can mimic that in Las Vegas, bro, for sure. I mean, because Zeus is that big dog, bro. He can take the punishment. He could fucking pound the shit out of the ball. And Madison, he catches the ball, could run routes. Right. He's a great has great hands, bro. Great receiver. So yeah, man, great fucking talent, bro. So I think we could definitely get something done with those two.
What's up, Matt? You were gonna say something?
I just brought to my mind. I think the only two differences that stand out to me between Zeus and Josh is Zeus at the first line of defense is going to go down. Josh is going to try to extend the play, and that's what we're going to miss. So Zeus can work on that vision and really develop that downhill type of mentality. Fuck, dude. Will be a scary offense this season.
No, yeah. And I remember that KC game. Like he came through clutch for us, big time,
dude,
in that KC game. So yeah, I'm with it. Maybe y'all selling me on on Addison. I'll just have to.
Dude, I'm hyped for that.
He's
That
always
honestly is a
Madison, bro.
low key clutch move right
He's
there.
I like Addison.
TJ says, I don't think we move up. They paid Minshew to be the starter, and the writing's on the wall. Oh, we'll see. I mean, he'll compete for it for sure, but I still think AOC is the starter. It could be a battle of the porn stashes in the locker room between AOC and Minshew. That for sure, bro.
Yeah, Minshew definitely makes you want to burn one with him, bro. Like he has that fucking.
This is the one I see more likely though, bro. With the QBs, if we trade up with round 2, you know, if we're out on JD5, then it would be Penix or I like Bo Nix.
I like Penix.
There's a bunch
bro.
of other people
like
that
Penix.
don't like
Bo Nix is good too. I like Bo Nix.
Yeah, and then Rattler, of course, is the other one. The one that I personally would like if we pick him later on, but he got injured, was Florida State's quarterback Jordan Travis. If we can pick that dude, have him sit out, recover, you know, let Minshew and AOC get us through this year, and then see what we have with that kid, like I wouldn't be mad at that either. But I know there's a lot of people that want that quarterback now. Like we want that.
It just has to be now, bro, because you got the you got the risk of Devontae Adams wanting out, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you know what I'm saying.
part,
like, it's like we gotta retain this talent. It's not just about getting players, bro. It's about retaining these players. And if we're just keeping going through these quarterbacks experiment after experiment, at least with Minshew, bro, you know that you have a fucking quarterback that's a dog and that can fucking go out there and, you know, complete some passes for you, bro. You know you have that with Minshew. You've seen it. You know what I'm saying? If he could do that with, like you said earlier, if he could do that with Pittman, he could do that with fucking Devontae and Jacoby, bro. You know what I'm saying?
True. Yep.
You know, don't forget Mayer too, bro. Mayer's gonna be out there.
Michael Mayer's definitely gonna have a better year with this. Our quarterback better start giving him the ball.
Bro, there's like just so much noise around our team right now, bro. It has this season is exciting, but you know, I know, and granted, bro, Raider Nation, I know it's easy to be on edge because we've been there before, bro, where shit looks nice, it looks beautiful, and fuck, it doesn't go as planned. But I mean, I think AP's our guy, man. I think he's gonna have that locker room ready. I think this season it's valid, bro. We could get excited. I think there's a lot to be excited about this season.
This is an interesting take, and I thought about this too. Ja brings it up. Obviously, Caleb right now, based on them trading Fields and moving on, that they're gonna take Caleb, right? So he feels Drake May's gonna go to Washington. Caleb is the OC that he wanted, right? Now, I've heard that if that does happen, that the Patriots aren't interested in Jaden Daniels. They wouldn't want a quarterback like Jaden. They would want either Drake May or Caleb or whatever. So the possibility of Jaden Daniels falling to us could, I mean, not to 13, but a little lower, making it easier for us to trade up. Could happen, whether that's with Arizona at 4 or with New England at 3, difference. But you never know with the damn draft, bro. I remember that one year.
And then there's a lot of talk.
Number 1, and Aaron Rodgers just sat there like, like I was like, bro, like take it.
Yeah.
Like no,
bro.
It's crazy. You never know what could happen in the draft, bro.
No, not only that, man. There's a lot of talk of Caleb Williams not wanting to go to the Bears, bro. And you always have that situation. You remember Eli Manning, bro? He pulled himself. He got out of that shit. He's like, I don't want to be a Charger. I'm going. So if they have that situation on their hands, Jaden Daniels looks, like that quarterback that they would want to go with after Caleb Williams, man. I think after Caleb Williams, it has to be Jaden. So, but I think the Bears they're gonna get Caleb Williams, bro. They'll torch him if they don't, bro. You know what I mean? Like you just have to go Caleb, bro. Because if he's that guy and he turns out to be that guy, it's Mahomes all over again, bro, for the Bears. You know what I mean?
True. Hey, someone likes your shirt, brother. They say that Kobe shirt is nice, my brother.
Always, bro. Mamba for life. You know this.
And that's crazy, though, because you live in the Bay, bro. You should be rocking like a Steph Curry shirt,
bro. I grew up a Laker fan, bro. No, check this out. There's hella bandwagon fans, bro. Don't believe the hype. Fucking when I was a kid, bro, there was no fucking Warrior fans, bro. As soon as they started winning championships and shit, everybody started coming out the woodworks, man. No, but I catch a lot of shit, bro. But I rep my Lakers. I've been a Laker fan since I was a kid, bro.
Mm-hmm. So if we stay at 13 and we don't get a quarterback, who do you guys think we go for, or what are we going to go for in the draft at 13? Go ahead, Lionman.
Oh man, I think if we're at I don't think we're gonna go for quarterback at 13, bro. I think they'll try to get a quarterback in the late rounds if they don't move up. And I think we'll address how you said either the offensive line or maybe the linebacker position.
Okay. All right.
You know
How
what I'm
about
saying?
you,
I think
Matt?
No, I was just about to say the same thing. I think we go OT if JD falls to the second round. Hopefully that's the scenario, but I definitely think we address the right side of the line.
The right side of the line. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. What about you, Rafa? If we stay at 13, we don't take a quarterback. What do you think we get?
If they don't happen to go to the quarterback, I say offensive tackle. I mean, it
Okay.
could have happened with the defensive tackle because if we don't get like a quarterback, I mean, there's have like a defensive tackle. I mean, there's like at the top three of Pashut, Al, Latman. I mean, they're most likely to like tackles to break into the corner. I mean, they just have it like the somewhat because if you see like an Olo Fashinu for Penn State, also Lamb for Alabama, Mims for Georgia. I mean, they just have it because it would see like it because without injury, I would love to see like a Chad Nelson go for the draft. I mean, he's been like arguably like the best for the Badgers ever play his year because he just made like else anything better. Because after like the top three of a shoe and out in my team, I mean, Jack Nelson did the most like likely tackles to bring it to the first round after like a good season for both because it didn't come out for sure because it just had a very confident we had a bit like a pick and also they just love it as a tackle. But I was surprisingly they go for the overrated grade, running block grade. The Easter was like an amount for the power five. I mean, he has like a defensive tackle prospect seems like Vinay Cyril. I mean, he positioned him for the high grade. It doesn't surprise, but also he's not a bulldozer. But he does it like it the same way as the tackle. But he might look at a lot of flaws, but he makes like it a lot of beats or anything because he better not fall in it.
Okay. Well, I bring that up because obviously we got Wilkins. We signed him, right? And then we re-signed Adam Butler. We re-signed John Jenkins. John Jenkins is obviously more on the older side, that veteran presence. And there is some good defensive tackles in this draft. There's Murphy, there's Newton. So if we did with the 13th pick under the defensive tackle, how would you guys feel about that?
Go D tackle?
Yeah.
At 13?
Someone like Murphy at 13. Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad at that, but I think with Kuntz and Diablo right now, I think with the production that we've seen with them, at the end of the last season, especially coming around finally, I don't know. I think I wouldn't be mad at the overkill aspect of it because on the left side you have Wilkins and Crosby, and on the right, that Murphy kid would be nice at 6'7" or how fucking tall is he?
He's a big dude.
Yeah. Or Tyree Wilson too. I totally forgot
Wilson's
about him.
Other one.
So yeah, if he's another big question mark, man. If we get the fucking growth that we expect from him this year, holy shit, dude. D-line is a scary sight.
Tyree's, bro, that line is perfect, bro. Tyree, he was already showing it at the end of the season, man. AP made a big freaking difference in, how he approached, the game, I think, man. And he has a whole off season to learn, man. I think that kid's going to be amazing, bro. I think everybody was chirping a little too fast on Wilson, bro. I know a lot of folks were chirping on him, man, but
we're Raider fans, bro.
Yo, I get it. No, we want results.
Yeah.
And granted, bro, your first pick should be the fucking guy that's going to give you immediate results, on your team. Yeah. So
I think my boy
totally
Turf always says our first and our second round pick should always be starters. Is what he says.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I definitely feel that. But I think our D line can be nasty, man. It could be nasty from Kuntz, Crosby, Wilkins, Tyree Wilson. Adams, Butler, Adam Butler, Big John Jenkins. Definitely, I wouldn't be mad if they added that younger D tackle also to go in there because if you think about it, they want to build that bully, and how do you build the bullies in those trenches? Either the offensive line or that defensive line, and you make 15 run for his life, bro. That's how you're gonna beat him. You make that fool run for his life, and I can't wait to see those sound bites when Wilkins starts playing, man. Between him and Mac, those things are going to be jammed, bro.
You can tell he's excited to be here.
Man. Oh, man.
Yeah, you could definitely tell. Oh, shit. See, there you go. Look. They said White left the building. Oh well, without a contract, we'll see.
Yeah. And I think for the defense right now, because if you're talking about for Christian Wilkins, Wes Crosby, also for Tyrell Wilson, Coons, I mean, first and foremost, because Wilkins is not on Chris Jones' level. One of the reasons that Miami Dolphins got rid of him because he just wanted like a contract for 24, 25 million. He's just like a great teammate. But it wasn't like the career, which is like, you know, me. I mean, if you get it like it because of Chris Jones, I mean, it's not going to happen. But isn't that the wash? Because putting it out there together, it's just like a massive difference. If you put like a Christian Wilkins, Malcolm Coons, Howard Wilson, and Matt Cross with a lot of defense, boy, you imagine like the movie Space Jam with the monsters in there,
The Monster
and also,
Squad.
yeah. Because
For real.
yeah, because what are those things that are worried about? Because the mindset that AP is going to be sitting out against the Chiefs. Because right now, I think it's going to be better than that. Because if we're going to rotate for all the defense, that will be monstrosity. Because, I mean, if we put it like with a heart and, of course, a lot of violence and, of course, a lot of power, but I would love to see like the picking it up. Because we just see like the top three regions under the market. And that would be like a really insane. I mean, they could be like a light talking duo, but they need to mic it up against the Chiefs. I mean, it's not that very hard because it's gonna be like an amazing. But if we had to go for everything could happen because don't forget about the money because that's the biggest position where you need it like a light talent, young, worth the money because after he just wasted like the second round draft picks and so on because they finally go after a literally linear pass rusher. They could have faced fewer and fewer double teams. I mean, this is gonna be like a really tough because before that we just need like the help with the defensive. But right now we're just seeing like a lot of improvements and boy, this is gonna be like a fucking movie.
Right. No, yeah, that defensive line is gonna be nasty, bro. I'm so excited.
It
I'm a big defensive person. Like I know the NFL is all offense now, but when I see those defensive battles, like if I see a game that's 13-10 and there was a battle, I love it. I think that's the best football game I watch. Like those old school, remember Ravens Steeler games, shit like that. Like those
bro.
battles, bro.
Yeah, but and that's the thing, man. If you look at like the signings for other defenses, bro, so many defenses have gotten fucking better, man. If you look at the Steelers defense with Queen, the signing of Queen, I mean that Jets defense is still gonna be fire. The Ravens defense is, Harbaugh always has that defense. So I mean, there's gonna be some good defenses out there, and Raiders is gonna be one of those defenses in the talk, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, Chargers ended up keeping. I was surprised they kept both Bosa and Mac, and that they let the receivers go instead. Yeah,
I wouldn't have paid Bosa, bro. That dude's always injured. He's never fucking healthy. I wouldn't have paid that guy.
Yeah, see, that's another one, bro.
I would have let the Niners had him finesse him,
Yeah, I know. I think me and Matt had talked about the dream, having Matt come back.
They didn't want that to happen. They must have heard that conversation because
right.
They would have fucked up if they let.
AFC would have been put on notice, bro. Mac Attack, Max Crosby.
Man.
See,
that would have been insane.
TJ says that too. Yeah, Justin Simmons is available. That's one of the ones that's a lot of them. This is the other one that I don't understand where he's been. Xavier Howard. He's got a lot of tank. He's got 2-3 years left in him.
So just a lot of injuries to him too, though, man. And these signings would be awesome if they make sense. They got to make sense, bro. I mean, we're not gonna pay big dollar, and I think that's what I like about Telesco, man, and that's the experience. You know what I'm saying?
Tom?
Bro, coupon Tom, but he's not. He's not gonna pay these dudes that aren't gonna be useful to us.
No, I'm
bro.
cool with that.
We're not gonna do another Marcus Peters situation, bro. I got love for Marcus Peters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Town business, you feel? But at the end of the day, man, if it don't make sense, it's like, what are you gonna do? Sign these guys just because of the name? Those days are over, bro. That's not the way AP's going. He wants dogs. So they can compete again to see who's going to get these starting positions, bro, because it's going to be all competition. And, when that camp starts, bro, it's all competition, bro. Who wants it more? You already know it's going to be like that.
Yeah. My boy D Menace. What up, D Menace? That's always been one of our day ones, right there, my homies. Yeah. Now, but I mean, it's definitely getting closer to the draft. A little clear what we're gonna do. Josh says the same thing you were saying about the weather. Is it Josh
Yeah,
Jacobs
man.
sucks in cold weather? He got injured or what happened?
He don't know what he got himself into, bro. But I love you, Josh. You should have stayed in Vegas, man.
Who was worse in cold weather, Carr or Jacobs?
Definitely Carr, bro. That's obvious question, bro. That's obvious question.
And it was funny because I saw Dion talking about he doesn't want his son or Caleb should think about going to Chicago because of cold weather, and it affects him. And the first quarterback that came to mind besides Carr was Tua. Like, remember how bad Tua played in Kansas City because it was so cold? Yeah, like he couldn't do it. So that
was some different type of cold, but
yeah. I saw reports afterwards that people in the stands had like frostbite and all kinds of
stuff. They're on a sick one, bro, because ain't no way I'm fucking sitting out there, bro. Like, holy shit.
Really? And I keep saying how I want to go to a cold game in KC.
That shit's
and my brother's a KC fan. He's been there. He's like, no, you don't, bro. Like, you don't want to do that. I'm like, we'll see, man. Salute Eric Reader Hater Hunter. What's up, brother? How you doing? So this is the one I've been saying it right here. Honestly, the biggest need is right guard, and hopefully we can take one in the draft, man, because that right line is what bothers me the most. And then, of course, Myra got to bless us with her presence. The Bay Area, what up, Myra? Myra's always representing.
Myra be repping, boy.
Yeah, as soon as she saw that I had you on the show, she hit me up like, "Oh, you know Lionman?" I'm like, "Yeah, I met him through Chris. Remember?"
Myra's down.
Yeah. But
how we feeling about Max Crosby signing with Jordan though today?
Man, I am so excited because I love wearing Jordans. I love Jordan gear, and now I get to wear something that's Max. This is Jordan.
His collab stuff's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be crazy too.
It's gonna be dope, bro. It's gonna be fire.
It's gonna be fucking nasty, bro. Hell yeah.
There's very few things
for the off season. They've been in the gym too, supposedly. Like every day for like the past couple weeks now.
Yeah, well, Max was sharing that all of them, the D linemen, they've all been in the gym putting in work, and that's good to see, especially when you think about like Tyree and then the younger guys. Because we even have, remember the rookie that only played like once, Nestor J. Silvera. He's still on the team too. So I want to see what's going to happen with NJS. And then we have another rookie lineman, the undrafted kid, Dalton Wagner. He's another big boy that we don't know what he's going to be like. So hopefully those dudes will pan out for us, man, because we definitely have some young kids that we don't know about, and I'd be glad to see.
Well, I think what's really good about it is, sorry, bro, I was just going to say what's really good about
for
this
real. Why hasn't that happened?
The whole thing, people were saying, why are we saving money? What are we going to do? Why are we going to have all this extra money? That's why. Time to extend our own. Like, you got to remember, we're going to have to extend Jack Jones, right? He's still under contract this year, but we're going to have to pay him next year. Same thing with Spillane, right? So there's going to be a bunch of other players that we're going to have to pay to. So why put ourselves in fucking cap hell? Absolutely. We're going to have to re-sign our own so we'll be able to do it, Yeah. Like, I'm cool with that.
And I think Telesco learned his lesson, bro. He doesn't want to fucking another choker situation, bro. Fucking left them plummeted, bro. They got rid of everybody over there. They couldn't keep nobody. That's just nuts.
Well, man, have you seen who else came to visit? And that's wide receiver Mike Williams.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How you feel about that one, bro?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Again, another situation where the guy that can't stay healthy, bro, he's had his injuries too. So again, if it's right, if it makes sense on paper, we're not, fucking paying crazy money. He wants to stick it to the Chargers a little bit, man. Fucking what better way? And we would use him, bro. Absolutely. Can you fucking imagine that, bro? Jacoby Myers, Devontae, and Mike Williams, bro, that'd be fucking nasty too.
That would be fire, especially if you finally get that big receiver.
Ooh, that'd be nasty, bro. Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't be mad at that for the right price. Why not?
Nah. Shout out to my homie Lecky. What up, Lecky? Shout out to the host in the chat. That's my boy Lecky. We kick it at Pizza Co. watching the Raider games there on Sunday.
Oh, Pizza Co.
That's right. Yeah. you got to roll through one day. They get a little worried when a bunch of us show up because they don't want it to get like rowdy.
We're family oriented. What you mean?
Yeah, because it's a family place, so they worry about.
Just tell them it's a misconception,
right? Like, we're not that kind of Raider fans. We're chill, bro. We're chill. Yeah, see, like he said the same thing. Let's keep it real. We are not moving up in the draft. if all those quarterbacks are off the table, then draft my
100%.
boy. Who I got a lot to see. There you go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, and I agree with that, bro. If those quarterbacks are out, they're already picked. Yeah, we're not gonna move up. It's gonna if we're moving up, it's to get that quarterback.
And Raider Q's with us too. If we're gonna go, I'm cool doing Penix if we can't get Jalen. Yeah,
I'm good with.
I know a lot of people worry about Penix's injury history, but that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He's been cool, and
no,
he took a beating in that Michigan game, and he came out of it. Yeah.
It's football too, man. I mean, dudes are gonna get injured, bro. It's like now, people are afraid to take risks on these players that have had injuries in the past, bro. It's like it's football, bro. You're gonna get injuries here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Point.
Obviously, there's players that do have history of having injuries and they just never get right for whatever reason. But you do have those players that come back from injury and tear it up, bro. I mean, it's.
With that in mind, is Zeus going to stay healthy for a full season?
There you go.
Right. Yeah. And that's the other part, too. Like, I don't, most running backs don't stay healthy the whole season, for the most part. Mm-hmm.
That's why we got to rotate, but I like the 3 we got. I would run with that all day.
I mean, most teams will be enough for like a new running back, but the situation had to prevail like in the last few years, even as sort of like the whole sort of feel out for the roster. But in those last 4 games without Jacobs, Samir has averaged 23 touches for more than 100 scream parts per game. I mean, he's just really like it at the commit, like at a long term, but he's gonna be taking over for like if Jacobs leaves. I mean that people don't realize because it's like a Madison type situation that's gonna happen. Because if they have a lot of needs, but I wouldn't spend like at an early pick. But if you look at it, we definitely have to address somewhere because there's like a contrast that is here, but if they don't assign it, and I believe that the Samuel White is gonna be like an absolutely emergent as from in the raw, even like it is best finish. But it's very possible to give it like how the league tends to deploy like running backs. It's a top tier stash, no doubt, but I really anticipate it's gonna the rookie on the mids, but the higher capital investment, the more I buy for the volume. But I think it's gonna happen because that was the type of the season because it had the quiet feels because they had to feel out for he's very talented. I mean, recall at the high school and besides injury because he could have had more touches, but he's sure like in the backfield with pro bowlers, but he's like the load and solid, depending on the touches, to be like the best option that they have. If it gets to the full team, I think it's to look at the still toughness.
Right. No, man, that's what we want. But you need that line to be able to do that. Cool.
No, I just want our first rounder to make sense, bro. I want our first pick to fucking make sense. For once, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you look back at the drafts that we've had, dude, historically, we fucking have drafted some busts. And I just want it to make sense, bro. I don't want a Leatherwood situation. You know what I'm saying? I want it to make sense, bro. I want it to be a pick where we're like, okay, this is going to help us. Good fucking pick. I want that in the draft, bro. Whether we get our quarterback or not in the, in the first round, just let it fucking make sense, bro. Please.
That's why I felt this one. Where he's like, I'll punch the shit out of my TV if we reach at 13. So get out the window.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Just get a fucking dog.
It was funny. We were talking about that yesterday. Like, I know for one, like if we were to draft that receiver, the fastest 40, if we drafted him at 13, I would lose it. Or even if we took that QB specimen, Joe Milton, at 13, I would fucking lose it, bro. Like we're gonna be there at the draft, and we were like, you know what, fuck that. Like, get us out of here. Like, fuck it.
Yeah. See, but even those quarterbacks, those are quarterbacks you can get possibly in the second round, bro.
Later,
You know what I'm saying? But again, we've been known to fucking pick those players that we can easily take in the fucking second round. We've done it.
Right.
I don't know how many times, and that's why for me it's like I don't care whatever position you decide to go, you better get us a fucking dog in that position, bro. Right. Make it make sense, bro. That's all I want.
Not a reach. Not a
fucking reach, bro. Make it be like, okay, I know that guy. I know he's a good player. He's gonna be good for us.
Chris, what up, dog? He said all-star lineup. Shout out to my dogs, Leo, Lionman, West Coast Pirates, and Rafa the Goat, man.
What's up, Chris?
There you go, Chris.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy. My boy Angelo stopped by. What's up, Angelo? Thank you.
Salute, Angelo.
Yeah. He's been doing his own thing too with hosting Captain Jack's show. So now is
What's up?
this. Who was the number one, Madison or Zamir White? I think it's Zeus, right?
Yeah, right off the bat for sure.
Zamir, for sure.
So
He earned
Madison's
it.
more like that spell second back to back you up type shit.
Absolutely.
That's the role he's played, and he's good at it. Honestly,
Yeah.
I mean, he's done it
Yeah,
for
no,
so
no, for
long.
sure. And
Until
granted,
he
it was
earns
only one season that we got to see him in the starting running back position, but it wasn't good, man. He's definitely more effective in that
Second
backup
back.
role, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did do better when Davin Cook was there. I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, poor Dalvin, man.
That's
Fuck,
another
bro.
one.
This league
Crazy
is brutal,
what's
bro.
happening in the
This
running
league
back
is
in the league,
brutal.
bro.
Bro,
It's
you're
brutal
one
running back.
moment you're high, one moment you're not, bro. It's that fast, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm not mad at Jacobs for getting that money, bro. I really am not. Get your fucking money, bro, wherever you can get it, because they're doing running backs dirty right now. So if you can get that dough, get that dough.
I wouldn't have been mad at the Derrick Henry potential signing either. He only wanted like $6 million for
I think he ended up getting like
2 years.
8. He ended up getting like 8 with the Baltimore. That's gonna be nasty, bro.
Oh,
Imagine
yeah.
trying to guard that option. Do I stop Derek or how do I chase Lamar?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's gonna be dirty in Madden, Matt. That's gonna be dirty in Madden. Salute AR. What's going on, bro? What's going on? Salute Leo West Coast. How we doing? It's good to see you. Good to see you in the chat. Yeah, that Derrick Henry one, like I know that was another thing too. But then you go back with the edge and the age and all that stuff. And
Yeah, I would have rather paid Jacobs if we were going to do that with Henry. I would.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to see with that.
Green Bay had to fuck it up. We were close to getting a deal done.
Yeah, that's what sucks, man. And maybe
they got paid were JJ and Saquon, right? Saquon got paid when he went to Philly.
Saquon got paid. But Philly's going all out, bro. Philly's, throwing some money out there. They're getting the picks. They're looking nasty again, bro. Philly's doing some.
It's not safe.
Yeah, man.
Our boy AR is. I'm not impressed with any of the specialist defensive tackle we've drafted these last 2 years, including Nesta. Yep. See, AR wants to see the results on the field, bro. He remembers the Seymour days. He wants to see that shit on the field, dog. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Anthony said Mike Williams is smoke.
For real.
We not getting him. You don't think we can land him? I don't know. For the cheap, they might. Mm-hmm.
For the cheap.
What does this mean, Rafa? He said, "Can you ask Rafa his thoughts on free agent quarterback Huge Jasal?"
Now we need an explanation. I was just laughing at Rafa's laugh. Now I need an explanation.
Right?
I just saw that comment over the last live stream that I just started to say that you asked Rafa his thoughts on a huge asshole. I was laughing. I was like, oh my God.
Huge asshole.
Well, who's huge asshole?
Oh man.
Now, see, it says Mike Williams was false information. Victor Ford said it was lies and he was never in the building. Huh. Man, I don't know who the hell's in the fucking building. Unless people tell me to take pictures of him going into the building, I don't even believe it anymore. Yeah, no. So one last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about before we head out, and this is something that's been near and dear to me. But once a Raider, always a Raider, right?
Facts.
When you hear that, like, what does that mean to you? Or does that apply to everybody or certain people or just the ones we want to pick and choose? Or let's start with you, Lion Man. What does that mean? Like, once a Raider, always a Raider. Does that still apply?
For me, bro, yeah, no, I definitely believe in it, bro. For me, it's those players that come in and fucking grind for the shield, bro. That actually fucking want to come in here, embrace the Raider way, and fucking put it down for the Raiders. Situations like AB, Randy Moss, motherfuckers that just came in here, made a fucking joke out of it. Those dudes ain't Raiders, bro. But you got those fucking players that come in, put it down. Those dudes are Raiders for life. Hell yeah, bro. If you come in and you fucking grind, that's why for me, bro, even people criticize Derek Carr. That motherfucker gave us 9 seasons and he put it down, tried to put it down, gave it his all every time he was out there, bro. He might not have been fucking those top dog, quarterbacks, but he grinded, bro. Every time he was out there, he gave it his all. And that's all I want in my quarterback, bro, or players that come to the Raiders. So to me, that's what once a Raider, always a Raider is, bro. If you're a Raider, you don't need to explain yourself. ain't no need to fucking question it. You know who the Raiders are, bro.
All
Those
right.
dudes that came in and grinded. Feel me?
How about you, Matt?
No, I agree. I totally agree with the Derek Carr aspect. I think from a Raiders, history standpoint for our legacy, he's number one in a lot of categories, and you got to give the credit where it's due. So props to Derek Carr. I think for the Raider part though, once a Raider, always a Raider. By all means, we got to regulate that shit. That doesn't apply to everybody. Jimmy Garoppolo can go fuck himself for all I'm concerned.
There you go,
He's a
see?
fucking Raider. And the list goes on. AB especially. He's a clown. Excuse my language.
Yeah. Like
He
you can
wants
cuss
to.
on
He
this
claims
channel.
it. He claims it proudly. He's not a Raider. So to answer your question, yes, we have to fucking regulate it. It doesn't apply to everybody. And I think the nation is pretty good at deciding who is our own.
True. How about you, Rafa?
I mean, when you hear about the phrase "once a Raider, always a Raider," I mean, if you saw like Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler, because they're not Raiders, because they just paid off for Patriots, and after we just saw for Jimmy Garoppolo, we just saw about that because he just left it like nobody thought because he just never grew up as a Raider. But when you see like Devontae Adams and Antonio Pierce growing up watching all those games for the Raiders because they just embrace it. Because if you see like somebody like great players and even Christian Wilkins, he grew up watching like a Raider games. He wants to be like a Raider. That's part of their lifestyle because, I mean, like for the example of Derek Carr, he really got such a deal for the past year because it's all hard because he didn't it deserve the ending of Las Vegas. And I know about that. But what we see about for the phrase right now, I mean, we are passionate, unpredictable, we're beating. I mean, this is the best possible as a Raider fan for everything. I mean, this is of course it have it can have, but it's realized at a lot of levels. But I haven't seen a professional athlete be out so spoken about for the love of the franchise, and he's been going through for the franchise because if you see it actually playing as something else, I mean, it's something because it just makes it a very passionate, very embrace it about the football. But not many people embody the full embrace being a Raider as much as I go for anything. Because what did it say about for the phrase once a Raider, always a Raider? Because it's all about for those persons who embody the Raider football. They grew up watching football, including for the Raiders. They just wanted to see that afterwards you see all Davis phrases that say just win, baby. Boom, they just carry it on because right now to see for most of the players, they didn't play the hard for the Raiders because some of the players they just played with a lot of heart and greatness because whatever we just see the community excellence, we just see the players doing a great action and great attitude to bring the franchise to the top.
Right.
And
and real quick, let me add this, man. I know Jimmy Garoppolo's name gets tossed around a lot, bro. That dude was a fucking professional at the end of everything, bro. Even with all the fucking shit that went down and everything, he never fucking started no shit. He was there for AOC, bro. He was still a teammate. So while he might not embody the whole once a Raider, always a Raider, bro, Jimmy Garoppolo's welcome back to a game, bro, at fucking Las Vegas, bro. He's always welcome back,
Levi,
bro.
damn.
No, bro, because he was a Niner, you feel me? And I've been drinking, bro, chill. So yeah, he's always gonna be welcome back, bro. You know why he, like I said, why he not might be always a once a Raider, always a Raider.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's shown professionalism, bro. He's shown that he was a good teammate at the end of the day, bro. He didn't fulfill the quarterback position, but you know what I'm saying. He's in good graces, bro. He didn't fuck us over.
Sucks Derek Carr couldn't do the same, man. He had to leave in such a manner. It sucks.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
where I think it went south for me because I was a big DC fan and seeing that, it's like, bro.
Yeah, me too.
I definitely wish he would have been on the sideline. I also understand, his side of it. He didn't want to be the distraction part and whatever. But for me, I don't know, man. Carr will he'll always have my respect, bro. He's just always been that dude that, he fucking puts his body, bro. He would put his body on the line, bro, on so many plays. You know what I'm saying? He's just he went out and grinded, bro. So he'll always have my respect.
Yeah, but what you said, Lionman, that's what Chris was talking about yesterday in our Sunday Syndicate show about Jimmy. Like he gets a bad rap a lot of times because maybe he was a Niner or whatever. But
Well, not just that, bro.
He was
sucked.
professional. He was. I mean, he was fragile. You know, what everybody was
He
just scared
sucked
of
for
was
us.
going to happen. But you were right. He was a professional. He didn't go home or like Chris is. He didn't take his football and run home. So he stayed.
Exactly,
and,
bro.
You know,
That was Chris said.
yeah, Chris always says that. He didn't grab his football and go home.
I didn't hear that.
Yeah, man. And you know, at the end of the day, bro, you know, it's a business and shit happens and you know, you get benched. But you know, the way he handled it, bro, I think he handled it as a professional, bro. I mean, you gotta tip your hat to the guy, man. You know, he didn't cause no ruckus. He stayed, helped, like I said, helped out Aiden O'Connell whenever he had questions or whatever. So, you know, he's welcome, bro. He's welcome.
Yeah, that makes sense. I learned that phrase actually when I started going up to Oakland for the games. So when I started going up to Oakland, you would meet a lot of the legends. We were part of his booster club and we go to legend parties and shit like that. So whenever we met like Stabler, Bolitnikoff, and those dudes, Phil Villapiano was the main one who would always say it to us, you know, once a Raider, always a Raider. That's why they were always welcome back to the building, welcome back to the games, because you were always going to be a Raider. So that's where I learned it from. So whenever you get, like you said, these players that give their all to the team, those are the ones that I consider once a Raider, always a Raider, whether they left or not. You know, my favorite player growing up too was Nnamdi. You know, I was devastated when Nnamdi went to Philly.
Awesome.
You know, but to me, he's always going to be once a Raider, always a Raider. And then you have those punks, you know, like Moss and the other fools you guys mentioned. Like I don't even want to bring them up, but they're the ones, you know, had nothing to do with this, so I don't even consider them. But I only bring it up because people were talking about like with Renfro now or with Jacobs, you know. To me, those two all considered. They're always going to be welcome back to the Raider Nation.
Absolutely.
You know? Renfro and Jacobs. You know, those two for sure. Now, Brandon Parker just left. Would you consider Brandon Parker once a Raider, always a Raider?
Why not? I mean,
yeah. I mean,
even though a lot of people didn't like him for whatever, but he still gave his all while he was here. You know, yeah. So that's the kind of thing that I want.
And I think a lot of you know, sometimes a lot of names are gonna, you know, be up for interpretation too. You know what I'm saying? Like people are gonna have their, you know, yeah, he isn't. But you know, I think for the most part, like, you know, how my man said over here, we, you know, Raider Nation's pretty vocal about who is and who isn't. You know, you might have your disagreements here and there, but for the most part, you know who can go fuck themselves, bro. I mean, it's out there. You know what I'm saying?
See, Chris is starting already. I knew he was going to. He's like, "Yep, both running backs are mid, but that's what y'all wanted." He was opposed to the running back.
Zeus wasn't mid at the end of the season, bro. I'm telling you, man. Zamir's a dog, bro. I like Zamir White.
I liked him. I liked him at Georgia. I really did.
Yeah, dude. I liked him coming out of college too, bro.
Yeah. So the other one too, with Darren Waller. Like, shout out to Darren Waller. Once a Raider.
I heard he's trying to retire, bro. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I heard he is. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Yeah. How do you guys feel about that? Donald retiring.
Man, I was shocked, but
it's crazy, right?
Time, like, I get it. Like, as much punishment as they take as defensive linemen.
No, that's what I was
like,
saying,
just
bro.
Preserving his body, his health. Yeah. That dude was nasty, man.
Yeah, that's what I was explaining to my son, man. I was like, look, man, he got his ring, he got his money. He's, you know, he's smart. He's doing the right, you know what I'm saying? As much as you want to see him play, but yeah, they're doing the right things. Waller too, man. Waller might need to just.
Waller's another one.
Yeah.
Angelo said, Leo, once a Raider, always a Raider should apply to everyone who played, contributed, and wanted to be a Raider.
That part.
That's accurate.
Would be the difference, right?
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a Raider or just wanted to get paid as a Raider, then get the fuck out of here. That reminds me of Trent Brown. That's one I wouldn't consider. Trent Brown. Remember all that money he took, and that fool never played, always hurt.
Is that the dude from the Patriots? That O-line?
Yeah, and then he went back to New England
or something.
That's like D'Angelo Hall, bro. Remember D'Angelo Hall?
D'Angelo Hall. Yep.
Prima donnas, man.
Queen Bee said, "Who played 100% for the Raiders?" And there you go. Yeah. See, Jimmy said Jimmy can come back. Carr's another one. Carr has a pass on how he left because of McDaniels. If Carr wants to end his career as a Raider, that's cool with me. I wouldn't be mad at that. I honestly wouldn't. For real. So what's good, Raider Nation? Wanted to update the nation. Found out we're having a Raiderette. Gonna name her Autumn Win. Oh, that's dope.
Congratulations, bro.
Love the name.
Congratulations.
Right there,
that's
right?
tight.
That's welcome to the nation right there, dude.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. See, Marshawn Lynch,
Always a Raider. Are you kidding me?
always a Raider. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I was at the swap meet this weekend. I saw an old school Marshawn Lynch hanging like for sale. I ran to that shit. It was a large. That wasn't gonna fit me.
Because I'm about to squeeze into this one.
Yeah, I was about to buy it too, man. I really was. I was like, man, like, would this be motivation to go back to the gym? Like, nah, ain't no way I'm fitting in a large.
That's my sleep jersey.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, man.
But fellas, thank you. Any final thoughts? Anything you guys want to share with everyone while we're still on here?
Just fucking Raiders, bro. Keep making those smart moves, bro. So let's go, keep cooking, bro. Raider Nation, be patient, man. I'm telling you, this guy's forming something for us. We're in a good spot. AP's our guy. We're gonna get our quarterback. Just fucking go, bro. Let's get it.
For sure. How about you, Matt? Let them know where they can find you, what you up to. You always be staying busy, big dog.
Yeah, man. Just appreciate the nation's support for rocking with me. Just getting ready for the season, man. We got a lot going on the back end. I know I haven't been as active on social media, but I just want to say thank you for the guys that are still keeping me busy with the hoodie orders. You can still find them on my link.
Those are fire, bro.
At West Coast Pirates.
These are great.
On the Instagram. But what we've been working on, just to give you a little sneak peek from obviously the post, we do have the city collection dropping, so stay tuned. We got a lot coming. But make sure you follow my boy Leo and everybody on this panel. Shout out to you guys for having me on and putting up with my bullshit.
You're always welcome here. You're always welcome here, brother. How about you, Capitano?
All right. Last but not least, I just wanted to say thanks for having me on the show, Puro Raiders podcast, talking about Raiders. And whatever to say about it, we got to be patient. We got to be cooking, low-key about for the draft, and always be aggressive. And, of course, there's a tons of surprises for my YouTube channel because I'm almost there at 1K subscribers because I'm on the way to 800 subscribers.
Go follow.
There you go.
Yeah,
For
there
real,
you
you're almost there, Rafa.
Run it up.
Okay.
I almost there.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool,
but I just
cool.
wanted to let you know that thank you guys. And of course, I just wanted to tell you, the Capitana Fucho, as always, support you. The GOAT. And whatever to say about it, just win, baby. Because
That's
now
right.
there's nothing can stop us.
Let's go.
There you go.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate you, fellas. I appreciate you. I'll be keeping this show regularly on Monday. I'll be doing my 7:30 slot again. And then, of course, my boys on the Raider Syndicate. You got Chris, Protect the Shield, the Raider Rundown, and, of course, Turf, the Ultimate Raider Fan. You'll be seeing their shows throughout the week. And then we all get together on Sundays for the Raider Nation Syndicate Sundays and just talk shit to each other, get in our feels, but we still cool with afterwards. So I appreciate y'all for joining us. And as always, remember, babe, just win, baby.
There you go. Let's
Raiders
go.
all day,
Peace out.